Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this one, we're going over this week's top 10 record-breaking sales. Oh man, we've got some big comics on this list, and there could be ones that I would suggest you guys picking up. There's some definitely blue chip keys on this that are only going to increase in value over time, so definitely comics that are always worth investing in, and some others that may be good for the short term. Now, first up, I'd like to get into Justin Davis. You won the giveaway. Now, I need you to comment down below your Gmail. But what I need you to do is comment just the first part of it. Don't put the Gmail part because it'll get deleted because it thinks somebody's trying to be like a scammer in the comments down below. So let me know down below what your Gmail is. And remember, don't add the Gmail part. I will automatically assume and add that. First up on this record-breaking list, man, we've got a mega comic. We've got Daredevil #1. The first appearance, cover, and origin of Daredevil, Matt Murdock. It's also the first appearance of Foggy Nelson and Karen Page. I loved all of those characters in the Daredevil series. So if Foggy and Karen could come back in any capacity, I would be super stoked and super happy because I thought they did really well in those positions. And I think Charlie Cox was really great as Daredevil, so it is awesome to see him back at it. We had a 9.4 last sell in 2021 for $67,850. That's up 6% this week, now going for $72,000. We also had a 9.2 last sell just in June for $30,000. That's already up 40%, now going for $42,000. Holy smokes. This is a great comic, and this is just a great blue chip comic to own. So I'm going to do a little cover. This is just a great comic to own. Something that over time is just going to continue to increase in value. It's just one of those blue chip comic books that, in my opinion, is just great to own always and for the long term especially. Next up on the list, we got Tomb of Dracula #10. And of course, this is the first appearance and cover appearance of Blade. Now, we did see a little Easter egg at the end of Eternals where Blade was talking to Dane Whitman. So Blade is coming, and we've known that for a long time, so it's not a surprise to see this comic book on the list. But we had a 2.5 last sell in July for $890. That's up 12% this week, now going for $1,000. We also had a 7.5 last sell in April for $2,500. That's up 21% this week, now going for $3,030. And then we had a 9.6 last sell just in July for $15,500. And that is staying strong. It's up 1%, now going for $15,600. This is one of those comic books that is just a great key issue to own. I wouldn't say it's a blue chip comic. I will say that this one might go down if the movie tanks or does bad, or just after the movie when all the hype dies down, because this one really wasn't appreciated before the movie announcement. It really started to gain a lot of traction after that. But still, this is a great first appearance, and Blade is a great character, so this is definitely a comic that I would buy if, you could get a good deal on. It's a really sweet comic and something that, anybody would be happy to own. Next up on the list, we got a great Joker cover. We've got Batman #251, and this is a great issue. It's a great cover issue, and really that's what's doing it for this comic. We had a 5.0 last sell in June for $500. That's up 20% this week already, now going for $600. We saw a 7.0 last sell in July for $875, and that's staying strong at $875. Still a great high price for that. And we also had a 9.4 last sell in May for $2,675. That's up 21% this week, now going for $3,250. So certainly a comic book to be on the lookout for if you guys can get a deal for a higher grade one. However, if it's already graded, I would say that you're not going to be able to. But this is still a great iconic cover and a great comic book. Next up on the list, we got Avengers #62, the first appearance of M'Baku. It's also the first appearance of W'Kabi, the second in command to T'Challa. So this is another one of those great issues, and certainly we have seen this comic book on the list before. We had an 8.5 last sell in February for $680, and that just sold for $679. So no change, but staying strong at that price. We also had a 9.4 last sell just in January for $906. That's up 99% this week already, now going for $1,800. $1,500. And then we had a 9.8 with no previous sales sell for $19,200. So that's really setting the precedence for this book, for it to go for that much money and a 9.8. That is crazy and crazy awesome. And this is a great first appearance. I wouldn't say a blue chip book, but this is a great comic to own, and one that if you own it, I would hold on to it for a little bit longer, because as soon as Black Panther gets closer and M'Baku could become Black Panther, this comic could increase a lot in value. But for the prices that it's going for right now, man, I would be trying to get a deal, but it might be a little hard right now. And plus, it might just continue to go up. So maybe now would be a good time to buy. Next up on the list, we got X-Men number 6, and I love this cover. You got Namor flying on the cover, and this is the first time that it's revealed that Namor is a mutant. So technically, he becomes the first mutant because his first appearance was in 1939. So this is a really cool issue, and this is definitely one that if you're specking on Namor on Submariner, this is one that's a great issue to own. We had a 0.5 last sell in 2021 for $200. That's up 45% this week. Now going for $290. That's great. We also had a 2.5 last sell in December for $272. That's up 29% this week. Now going for $350. Then we also had a 3.5 last sell just in March for $450. That's already up 10%, now going for $495. And we had a pretty big boy. We had a 9.0 last sell in just this January for $2,960. That's up 5% this week, now going for $3,120. This is a great comic to own. I will tell you why. Because we have not seen anything that Submariner is actually coming. As soon as anything gets confirmed, this comic's really just going to take off. People are always going to be speculating that Submariner is coming, because I honestly do think he is eventually coming, and there are a lot of people that think that as well. So this comic is just going to stay hot until we actually see him, and then maybe we'll have some kind of die down after that, after the big hype. But hopefully, Doctor Strange 2 does us right and we finally get to see Namor on screen. Man, that would be awesome to see. Next up on the list, we've got Incredible Hulk number 6. This is just a really cool cover. It's also the first team appearance of the Teen Brigade, and it's also the first appearance of Metal Master. We had a 3.0 last sell in March for $998, and that just sold for $999. So really staying strong with that sale. We also had a 7.5 that hasn't sold since 2019 when it sold for $1,600. That's up 109% this week, now going for $3,349. And then we had an 8.0 last sell just in November for $2,800. That's up 136% this week, now going for $6,600. Man, that is a great issue, and something that you're not going to be able to get a deal on, but man, if you could get any kind of deal on, that is a great comic to own. And those first issues of Incredible Hulk are just awesome issues to own. Something that I wouldn't be actively hunting for, but something that, if I came across for a deal, yeah, I would buy it. Next up on the list, we've got Batman number 189. This is the first appearance of Scarecrow in the Silver Age, and it's also his third appearance overall. So a pretty great issue, and a pretty cool one that it's only his third appearance and it's into the Silver Age. So I don't know, that's pretty cool in my opinion. We had a 4.0 last sell just in July for $386. That's up 10% already, now selling for $425. Then we had a 9.0 last sell in 2021 for $1,400. That's up 20% this week, now selling for $1,680. And then we had a 9.8 last sell in 2020 for $15,202. That's up 38% this week, now selling for $21,000. Those are some great sales. This is a great, just awesome comic book. Something that I feel like is just going to keep continuing to increase in value. If I could get one for a deal, I would definitely be owning this issue and just hang on to it for a while, because if we see Scarecrow or get any hints of him, this comic could again climb a lot in value, and we are seeing consistent growth in value on this comic. So one that would, certainly be on my radar. Next up on the list, we've got Strange Tales number 110. And of course, this is the first appearance of Doctor Strange. It's also the first appearance of the Ancient One, Wong, and Nightmare. There are a lot of rumors that we might actually see Nightmare in Doctor Strange 2. There have been hints that we're going to see him, and who knows, there could be a hidden main villain in Doctor Strange 2 in the trailer that we haven't seen yet. So it's something that's very fun. I've already gotten my tickets, so I am super excited to go see that movie when it comes out. We had a 3.0 in this sell in November for $3,888. That's up 3% this week, now going for $4,000. So staying strong and consistently going up a little bit. We also had a 4.5 last sell just in June for $5,500. And that's up $20 this week, now going for $5,520. Again, staying strong with those high sales. Then we had a pretty big one. We had an 8.5 last sell in June for $18,888. That's up 40% this week, now going for $26,400. Man, I would say that this is a blue chip comic. I have a feeling like Doctor Strange is going to be around for a long time. So I have a feeling like his first appearance and Wong's and the Ancient Ones and Nightmares, it's a great comic to own. This one, I would just hold on to it and put it away until you need money, until you need it. I have a feeling like this one's going to keep going up. It's going to die down maybe a little after the movie, but that's okay. They're going to make more. Benedict Cumberbatch is definitely going to be back, and he's doing great as Doctor Strange. Next up on the list, we've got The Crow number 1. This is the second appearance of The Crow. It's also the first solo miniseries for The Crow, and this is just a really cool comic. Of course, we have The Crow movie in production, so that's why we're seeing big sales on this comic. We had an 8.0 last sell in May for $899. That surprisingly doesn't have any change, now going for $900. Staying consistent at that high price, but I'm a little surprised that we haven't seen a gain in it. We also had a 9.8, the big boy, last sell in July for $9,600. That's up 50% this week, now going for $14,400. So this is a comic to certainly be on the watch out for. If you guys can get a good deal on it, I have a feeling like that comic is a great issue to own. It's a really cool one, and The Crow is coming, so it has a lot of a chance to really increase in value. And lastly on this list, man, do we keep seeing him. We got Doctor Strange number 169. This is the first solo titled Doctor Strange, and this is a continuation from Strange Tales. This is also the origin of Doctor Strange being retold, and it's the first appearance of Charles Benton. So this kind of has a lot of things going for it. We had a 3.0 last sell just in February for $275. That's up 37% now this week, going for $378. A 4.0 last sold in February for $375. That's up 1% this week, staying strong at $380. And then we had a 7.0 last sell in March for $807. That's up 12% this week, now going for $900. Then a big boy, we had a 9.4 last sell in January for $3,600. That's up 6% this week, now going for $3,810. And then a really big boy, we had a 9.6 last sell in 2021 for $5,061. That's up 54% this week, now going for $7,800. Man, I would say that this comic's going to increase in value, but again, this is one that's not his first appearance, but I feel like it's going to come down a little after the movie, but this is a really, really great issue and something that would be amazing to add to the collection and just hold off onto for a while, because I feel like this one's just going to increase in value over time. His movies have been out for a while now, and this comic has just continued to grow. So definitely something that I would be looking for. If you guys can get a deal, and if it does kind of drop off, that'd be a great time to buy. Thank you guys for checking out this video. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button if you guys liked it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought, and hit that subscribe button if you want to catch some more content like this. I do appreciate all of you. I really do. I have a new camera and a new lens coming, so this one's like really good, but the new one should be a lot better, and the focus should be a lot better. Sometimes this misses focus, and it really drives me nuts, so I really hope that that's going to be a lot better. You can check out my other videos right here, and you can also hit that subscribe button right here. Until next time, though, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.